Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about some of the shots that I took in my recent video on the drone footage that I took in Scotland, and a lot of people have been asking me how did I take some of them shots, so I thought I'd just make a video on it and hopefully you'll be able to understand how the shots were taken. What I'm going to do is just go through my video and just kind of explain the shots as we go through the different clips, just give you an insight in the type of shots I've taken. But yeah, other than that, if you do learn something from this video, it's helped you out in any way, shape or form, please hit the subscribe button and drop me a like as well, and that would really help out my channel. So yeah, let's get to the video. So this first shot, like on the beach, what I did here was that as soon as I had the drone on the floor, I took off, and at the same time what I was doing was the wheel on the top left hand corner of the controller, I was pushing that downwards so that the gimbal would go down. So yeah, that I did that very slightly, and that kind of gave it the cinematic look there that you're seeing in that clip. And then obviously the left joystick was used to push up, and that moved the drone upwards. So yeah, and then this shot here, I kind of call it like a slow orbit. So basically what I did with this one is, while pushing on the left thumbstick, kind of like thumbstick, joystick, whatever you want to call it, while pushing on the left slightly, at the same time I was pushing on the right joystick and pushing that towards the right, so both the joysticks were pushing away from each other, and that kind of gives it this slow orbit type of look that you see here. And this one here, it's back to the beach. What I'm doing here is I'm actually pushing forward in my on the left thumbstick, pushing that forward, getting a bit of height with the drone, and then at the same time I'm actually increasing the speed on the right thumbstick and pushing that forward, and also I'm using the wheel on the top left hand corner of the controller to actually push the gimbal upwards, and that's giving this sort of look where the drone is slowly increasing in height, at the same time the speed, the drone's moving forward as well, and the camera's moving upwards. So yeah. This shot here is quite simple. All I'm doing is I'm pushing forward on the right thumbstick to get a bit of speed for the drone. It's obviously flying, and then at the same time, very slightly, I'm pushing on the left thumbstick slightly up, so kind of gaining like this slow altitude as we're moving up, as we're going through this, as we're flying. So yeah. This is quite a simple shot. All I'm doing is pushing back, flying the drone backwards, so the right thumbstick pushing that back and it's moving the drone backwards, and that's it really. This one is similar to the first clip. So I've taken off with the drone, using the left thumbstick, pushing upwards. It's flown off the ground, and at the same time I'm actually pushing the gimbal downwards to reveal this castle, and that's it really. It's quite a simple shot, but I think it's quite effective as well. So this one is a shot where really all I'm doing is pushing forward on the right thumbstick to get a bit of movement, and then at the same time I'm actually turning the drone as well. So using the left thumbstick, I'm pushing towards the right so that I can kind of like go around that little bend. As you can see on the right hand side, there's that massive like cliff side or that edge that's coming out. Obviously I don't want to hit it, but I just want to fly around it, so that's what I'm doing, and it just gave a nice feel to it. So it gives a nice feel to the to the actual clip itself. So yeah. So yeah, this is another shot. Like while I'm flying in the air, what I'm doing is I'm actually moving the gimbal downwards. That's it really. So I'm pushing forward on the right thumbstick, flying forward, and then with the gimbal I'm aiming it downwards and kind of seeing that car go past. And I thought that was quite nice. It's quite a nice shot. So yeah. Same, it's the repeat as the previous clip. It's the same shot, but just using a different area. This one was quite a difficult shot really, because what I had to do was kind of like, because there was a lot of trees surrounding in this forest, should I say. There was a lot of trees there, and the drone, I did actually crash my drone here as well while doing this shot, and thankfully it didn't actually fall into the water. But so what I did was I found like a gap between the trees, and I kind of aimed the drone to go through that gap, and that's it really, pushing forward with the drone, as you can see. And as I'm pushing forward with the right thumbstick slightly, I'm actually pushing downwards on the wheel so that the camera aims downwards and you can see the little waterfall. So yeah, I really like this shot. It took me a couple of tries, but you know, this is what I got. And then with this shot, all I'm doing is I'm flying forwards, pushing right on the pushing the right thumbsticks forward, and then at the same time using the wheel to bring the gimbal up and kind of reveal the horizon and what's to see out in the ocean really. So yeah. And this is the same shot, just like the previous one really, pushing forward on the right thumbstick and then revealing the mountains in the back by pushing the gimbal upwards. So yeah, same again, same thing as before. So this one, what I did was, while I was, this is on top of Ben Nevis, so halfway from Ben Nevis. So what I did was, from here, as soon as I took off from the ground, I was pushing forward on the left thumbstick while pushing forward on the right thumbstick, and at the same time pushing the gimbal downwards to kind of look at the clouds that were covering the peaks and stuff. So that's how I did this shot. And this is just like the other shots previously. So this shot now here, this is a slow orbit but in reverse. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually, with the right thumbstick, I'm actually moving that towards the left. So the drone is moving left, and then with the left thumbstick I'm moving it towards, I'm pushing it towards the right. So it kind of gives you a pan towards the right so that you can see that reservoir. So yeah. And then this is another easy shot. All I'm doing is flying slowly across that little bit of river there, and stream of river. And I really like this shot. This was on top of Ben Nevis as well. So literally flying through the clouds, right thumbstick forward, and then using the wheel to push downwards with the gimbal and kind of like pushing the camera downwards to see what's below. So yeah. This is the same sort of shot, but I've not really touched the gimbal. I've just already aimed the gimbal downwards and I'm just flying the drone forward, pushing the right thumbstick, and that's it. And then this one is the slow orbit again, similar to the previous one. It's the reverse. So all I'm doing is I'm pushing towards the right on the right thumbstick, and I'm pushing left towards on the left thumbstick, and that gives it that left pan, but at the same time it's moving towards the right. So yeah. So yeah, with this one as well, so all I'm doing is going towards this area is called John O'Groat. So what I'm doing is I'm pushing towards the where the houses are and the ship is. I'm pushing towards it with the right thumbstick, pushing that forward, and at the same time, ever so slightly, kind of using the wheel to push downwards on the gimbal to kind of show what's below. And yeah, that's this shot. And that's it really. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know it's something different, and it kind of like shows you how I did some of my shots. I hope I explained it carefully, properly. Forgive me if there's any mistakes, but if you feel like you want to know something, or there's something that I haven't answered properly, just something in the comments below, and then obviously I'll be happy to answer that. But yeah, until next time, take care guys, see you later, bye.